Yeah. What is going on, guys? Welcome in to another episode of Milk Dogs. And this is the last one we got for the year.
And the best one.
The best division in football, where black and blue runs through
Yeah.
that division. NFC North, baby. You see it behind us. Half the team.
Yeah. Half the division.
Half the division is back on the wall, baby. So, who we starting out with?
At the top, we got the reigning champions, the Lions. The reigning division champions, I should say.
Yeah.
The Lions. Kind of a little more questionable this year, losing so many coaches.
Yeah.
But
And Green Bay getting Micah.
yeah, that probably wins them a game. But
That'd be the same record then.
I think anyway.
Huh.
I think Dan Campbell is obviously still there, and he's kind of the core of that coaching staff.
Yeah.
To me, if you can put together such a good coaching staff once, I'm sure you can do it again.
Yeah.
I would think. We've seen Andy Reid do it, where he loses coordinators and replaces them.
With Nagy.
Yeah, with no issues.
With Matt Nagy.
Came full circle. He left and then came back because he realized how good he had it in Kansas City.
He's like, dude, I don't have to worry about these kickers.
Yeah.
Missing the double doink.
Anyway, Lions is who we're talking about. I think they'll be all right. I think as long as Dan Campbell's over there, they're going to be solid. And then obviously Jahmyr Gibbs really came into form last year. I think we see more of that this year. Obviously Amon-Ra still as good as ever. Williams still as good as ever. And then that defense, Aiden Hutchinson, arguably, I would say he's the second best pass rusher in the NFL. I think it's Myles Garrett than him. But, I think this is a pretty tenacious team, as we've seen over the last few years. So I have them at 11 wins.
What's crazy is we got them at 11. We got the Packers at 10-7, which, they could be going 12-5 now with Micah adding to the team. So winning the division. But he just sat there and said Aiden Hutchinson being the top two and the edge rushers.
Yeah.
Where's Micah?
4.
There ain't no way.
It's Myles Garrett, Aiden Hutchinson, TJ Watt, Micah Parsons.
You're crazy. Name somebody out of those 4 people who has averaged 12 sacks a year in their first 4 years.
I don't think it matters because I'm talking about who's the best right now.
You know who else averaged that?
Reggie White?
Yeah.
Okay.
A Hall of Famer.
I don't think it matters.
It does matter. I'm saying Myles Garrett falls off this year.
Effectively has the sack record in the season.
Who?
I think TJ Watt.
Yeah.
And I think Myles Garrett is...
17 games? Shit, that ain't bad.
That's like a sack and a half a game. Almost.
Oh. All you got to do is have 2 games with like 3 or 4 sacks, and you're there pretty much.
All you have to do is get 4 sacks in a game, and then it's no
problem. I think the record's 7.
Anyway, Aiden Hutchinson is a beast. Micah Parsons is also a beast, just not as much of one.
You'll see this year. Now we got the Packers going 10-7. Sorry, 10-7. Like I said, like I've been saying, this Jordan Love's prove it year. He's got to show us that he can
take care of the ball.
Get the ball to the receivers without throwing picks. Not make dumb mistakes, right? Because Jacobs last year carried games, right? He just like, here, let me just carry the game. But we just gotta, hopefully Matthew Golden gives him that wide receiver he's been looking for.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm not gonna lie, real quick, this fanboy moment. Dude, my entire life as a Packers fan, 33 years, Andrew. Let me tell you this story. 33 years. I have never in my life watched Green Bay do what they've done this last year. They don't make trades.
No, they don't.
They don't make trades. No.
Or pay players.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is signing Xavier McKinney, signing Josh Jacobs, picking a wide receiver first round, and then trading. I have never seen that in my entire life.
Yeah, I think the thing is they've been so lucky with Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers that they didn't have to do all these things.
Well, if you look back, right, they signed Reggie White as a free agent. It's crazy. It was like 4 years, $14 million.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy to think about in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay, but then like Rodgers, right? they signed Charles Woodson to a 7-year, $48 million contract.
Yeah.
So I mean, they did pick up two defensive players,
Yeah.
right, to win Super Bowls, kind of around him. I mean, yeah, Rodgers
I,
was definitely a more talented quarterback. He fucking never turned the ball over. He would much
yeah.
rather take a sack than throw a pick.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of the biggest thing this year is that front office is being pretty aggressive, or not even this year, but last year as well.
Yeah.
And I think that is a change of pace. I think it'll help them on the defensive side. I think the biggest thing is, just Jordan Love. And they lost some offensive line too, didn't they?
I mean, we signed.
But
No, we
nothing
lost.
crazy.
No, we signed that Banks from the Niners.
That's right.
We got their guard,
Um,
and I mean we lost our center, that Myers or whatever. But he was hurt halftime.
yeah.
So
So I think the biggest thing is going to be Jordan Love and the receiving core, kind of similar to last year.
yeah,
So I think that's kind of the issue with, Micah Parsons adding wins thing, is how many wins are going to be taken away because Jordan Love throws a pick late in the game, or something like that.
I'm a
It's
believer
hard to
in Love.
tell sometimes.
I'm a believer.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you are. The bad thing is defenses are too.
Yeah.
So
Hey, he's not as bad as Jay Cutler was. Every time he's seen green and yellow, let
Jay
me throw up his.
Cutler,
Let
probably
me
the
throw.
best quarterback to ever live.
Yeah,
I've seen Jay Cutler do things that I've never seen quarterbacks do in my entire life.
yeah, like not come out after halftime.
Yeah, and lay the hit stick on some dudes. He's a beast.
Yeah,
Anyway,
smoking cigs, throwing 60 yards, coming out of retirement.
yeah, that's who else can do that? Name me one other person who's gonna do that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, we got them going
number
10-7.
10-7. Number 3, we had the Bears, one behind at 9-8.
Yeah,
Obviously, a lot of this lies on the offense as usual.
yeah. I mean, we got to see how Ben Johnson gets this team together. Like, I mean, is Caleb Williams going to excel this year, or is he just going to take a step back? Is he going to have a sophomore slump type thing? Right? I
Yeah,
mean,
and I think the biggest indicator at how good he can be is that we went through so many coaches last year and he still did as well as he did.
yeah,
A lot of people like to hate on his rookie year, and just because he wasn't as good as Jaden Daniels, but it's still at least a top 15 rookie year ever, I would say,
I mean,
as far as just quarterback play goes. But yeah, I think this year, you have Romo Dunze coming into his second year. You add Loveland and Burden and some offensive line pieces. I think the offense is looking a lot better than it has in a while. I think the last time I was excited for an offense was Alshon Jeffrey when he was rolling out there. So it's been a while.
it's been a
Um,
little bit.
but, and then I always have faith in the defense. I think the pass rush is a little weak. Obviously, we just have Montez Sweat. And then the linebacker we got from the Colts, not going to try to say his last name. But it's if he shows up, then I feel really good about our defense. But he's been a little questionable so far in the preseason. But Dennis Allen, great defensive coordinator. I think we're going to dial up a lot of pressure with blitzes. But yeah, 9-8. I think if the offense really, really shows up, we could probably go up a game or two.
Yeah. I mean, that's never been a question for Chicago. Their defense has always been good. I mean, ever since the fridge, you know what I'm saying? It's just been you had the fridge and you went to Urlacher Briggs days, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, the peanut, you know, and then
yeah.
Devin Hester and all that. I
Khalil
mean,
Mack more
cool.
recently.
Yeah. But
Um,
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm showing my age. I
yeah,
grew up in that shit. In the black
I
and
was
blue
on the
era.
school bus when Khalil Mack got traded.
Yeah.
So
No, dude, I definitely was graduated. Uh, I was out here living life, living life.
yeah, living the dream.
Yeah, said no
But
one ever.
but
But
yeah,
last place we got the Vikings. Vikings have a solid defense, right? The uncertainty is how is McCarthy going to look? I mean, if he's even somewhat close to Darnold, right? Because Darnold in everybody's eyes before last year was a bust.
yeah,
And then Kevin O'Connell was like, "Come here, my child, get underneath my wing,
yeah,
and I'll show you how to win games." And I mean, they won games. I
yeah,
mean, he's gonna have Aaron Jones in the backfield. That's a solid person to have, a veteran. And then he's got Jefferson thrown, down the field. He got Thielen back. He's never had Thielen, but Thielen's back there.
Yeah. Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison suspended a couple
Yeah.
games, and then you got T.J. Hawkinson. Their offense,
They have plenty of weapons. It's
they
just
got
getting it
all,
to them.
yeah. So that's the only question with McCarthy. Like, their defense is solid. I feel like everybody's defense actually up here is pretty solid now.
Yeah, I think especially with Brian Flores, I think
Yeah,
he's probably a top. I'd say firmly he's a top 5 defensive coordinator.
Flores is
But
crazy.
yeah, I think the biggest
Can't
thing,
coach.
yeah, the biggest thing is, they have a lot of great coaches, but it's, the players are still the ones out there doing it. So, JJ McCarthy's going to have to be the guy. Otherwise, it could get pretty bad pretty fast.
Yeah.
So I think we went pretty conservative, 8-9. Obviously, if JJ McCarthy is the guy, we saw how good they could be last year with Sam Darnold. Then Aaron Jones has to stay healthy. They have Jordan Mason though, a backup, so even then they have a pretty solid 1-2 combo there.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
The division's gonna be tough.
I think this is probably the best division all across where every team at least could be good next year.
Yeah.
All
4 of them making the playoffs.
Yeah, so it's a tough one to try to pick.
Yeah. Especially like the moves that are just happening, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like last year, the Lions lost like 15 fucking players on defense alone.
Yeah.
So, plus the Lions, like we said earlier, they lost their offensive defense coordinator. Other than that, everybody else is pretty much,
I feel like everybody else, it just depends on the quarterback. Is Jordan Love going to throw picks? Is Caleb Williams going to be anywhere or as good or better as he was last year?
And how's McCarthy?
JJ McCarthy, is he good?
Yeah.
Basically, because we didn't get to see him play before.
Yeah. So that's the question marks up there in the North.
Yeah. So I feel like the Lions, I feel pretty confident one. I feel like after that, though, it's so much could happen where these records could change.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Let us know if you disagree.
Yeah, you think the Packers going 17-0? Let us know.
You think the Bears are going to go 17-0?
Yeah,
I'll believe you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
We'll
you
see.
Think the Vikings going to somehow sweep it again, and the Bears are going to be the dumpster fire they normally are? Let us know. That's a truthful thing.
You think the Packers are going to go nowhere, and they aren't going to be able to stop the run all year, like Jerry Jones said? Let us know. Maybe Jerry Jones is in the comments right now, typing up a storm.
Yeah.
Saying, Micah Parsons, you just can't stop the run. We got to go get Kenny Clark at 45 years old.
The Cowboys couldn't stop the run last year. They were last.
Yeah.
They were in dead last for stopping the run last year. And Green Bay was in the top 10 or whatever. But Kenny Clark didn't play all the time. Devontae Wyatt played.
So But let us know. Maybe you think that's all BS.
Yeah, Micah Parsons is going to go set the sack record, 26 sacks.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let us know.
We get shut down by Darnell Wright.
Yeah, ain't nobody. Who's that? No one even knows him.
Yeah, okay.
All right, guys. See you on the next one.